You're listening to the Packernet Podcast Network.
The power sweep actually is the lead play on our offense. We ask our YN or a tight end to open up somewhere between 6 feet and 9 feet, get an isolation with the linebacker. If you come to tackle, take the defensive end if he's over him. If he's not, to drive down on the first man to his inside. If the YN has the linebacker taken out, he cuts inside. If the YN has the linebacker in, he comes all the way around. If you look at this play, what we're trying to get is a seal here and a seal here, and try to run this play in the alley.
What's up, guys? Welcome into the Packernet PTA Draft Extravaganza 2024. Excited about breaking down every pick here with the NFL Draft. I'll tell you, this has been a long time coming. We've been doing a ton of prep work. Really, it started back in, probably January, I guess, putting the boards together and everything. So we finally made it. I'm excited to talk. You guys will notice right off the bat, Tim put us all to shame, right? Mandy is hounding me so hard downstairs. She's like, I can't believe that you ain't putting a suit on like Tim. So
it's my first draft, guys. It's all business. I got to be ready for business tonight.
Tell me that dude doesn't look like he's going to be working the phones tonight. Does he not look like he's going to be?
I got a couple here.
Yeah. I agree. Me and Tim both look very professional and good.
Exactly. We get this thing pegged out, boys. We're almost to 1,400.
I was just going to say, Ryan, we're 600 away, bro.
Hey. Make it happen.
Again, for anybody, share it around wherever you can. I'm taking a shot.
I'm going to go on the McAfee. I'm going to become a member of the McAfee show, and I'm going to say, hey, guys, pop over here on the YouTube, and our host is going to take this hot sauce
what is
shot.
it?
Let's do it.
Grossi always does those things. What do you call those? Where you get everybody to go to the stream or whatever?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm totally
I see a potential pick here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Dolphins. Ari says Dolphins are selecting Penn State DN Chop Robinson, number 21 overall. Jacob.
Chop Robinson, 14 on the board.
Fine.
Yeah. Water off my bag.
That's a good pick. That's a really good pick.
Easy. How cool would it be, if we have to trade up still in the first round? Clayton gets a neck tat. We hit 2,000 subs. and Ryan's got to kill himself with a hot sauce.
Ryan has explosive diarrhea for a week.
Yeah, that day too. I'm going to have to run off every once in a while.
Could still happen.
All right, Dallas
man.
On the clock, man. This looks so good, boys.
This is wild.
What do you think Mike McCarthy's doing here to save his job? I don't think that he has any pull there, do you? It's probably Jerry.
They probably take Guyton, right? Or I'm sorry, Barton.
Oh, the Eagles, they got to take a corner here, I think.
Oh, I thought I was talking about Jacob saying Mike McCarthy. I feel like he's got to bring in an O-lineman to
O-line for sure for Dallas.
So who's on the clock right now? Eagles, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll find out who the top corner is here.
Yeah. Well, apparently, though, they don't draft corners in the first round. That's their MO.
All right. Fair enough.
That's
draft the linebacker then, you morons.
I heard it on a podcast, Ryan.
I heard it on Joe Rogan.
But no,
he's not a scientist. How would he know?
They did say that Jacksonville, for whatever reason, they don't draft corners in the first, or Jacksonville, Philly.
Eagles.
Yep. And I don't know, like, again, we've all talked about how thresholds mean nothing because their rules are bound to be broken, but we do see trends, I guess.
Yeah, so Scott had a good question. Who do you guys want? So who is everybody's top, dream right now?
I didn't expect there to be this many options, to be honest. So, boy,
Tim?
I think I like Wiggins.
You already know.
Rake straw right now.
Rake straw. Rake straw gang.
I'd be happy with Jerzan Newton also if he's still on the board.
Yeah, there's so many good guys right now.
Mitchell or Barton. Oh, there's so many.
Yeah, it's hard not to love Quinion Mitchell. Mm-hmm. I really like Terry and Arnold. I think he's a solid player.
For me, it's trade back or Quinion Mitchell.
Yeah.
That's your sticky note, Clayton.
That's who I would want. But I'm
Mitchell
telling you, Tyler Guyton.
Well, no, I'm asking, when you woke up this morning, what did you write on your sticky note? Who was it?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, when Jennifer Garner comes in your office and cleans it up, where is she going to bring that Post-it note, man?
On the sticky note, I wrote Popeye's chicken. No matter what.
No matter what.
No matter what. Oh man, this is gonna.
If you had told me Quinion Mitchell was sitting here right now, I would have said you were smoking something.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, I did not expect this at all. That's how
24-year-old underweight injured linebacker in the first. No thanks. Fair enough.
Who are you talking about? Peyton Willis?
That's is that Chop?
Oh, Chop. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe they're having a side conversation. I don't know.
Hey, listen, it could be our boy Cooper DeJean too. It could,
Yeah, I'd be perfectly fine if he just falls in our lap.
I would too. I would want Quinion over him, but I would be okay with Cooper DeJean.
Yeah, Quinion's a freak, man. He's
I know.
Physically, he's on another level.
How many of the people that went to the actual draft have been taken? Like
Ooh, that's a great question. I can't remember.
How many are still in the room getting the cameras?
Yeah.
They haven't been showing them a lot. I know that.
They probably like, this is not going how we planned it. Why did we?
I couldn't keep up with who actually went. Everybody looked like Cat Williams. Everybody looked the same. They all looked like Cat Williams the way they were dressed. So it's just like, okay. Everybody looked the same.
Oh, man. I love Cat Williams, by the way. He's so fun. Coach.
So somebody did the math on the Vikings trades and to see like where the value lies. It says total value lost from the Vikings 3 trade-ups is roughly equivalent to wasting an early first-round pick on the analytics pick value chart. That's how much they overpaid is a first-round pick worth.
Isn't the GM supposed to be an analytical genius, though?
I mean, that is this guy knows he's going to lose his job and he's panicking. Yeah. Which is awesome.
Yeah, he's trading away his successors. He's trading away his success picks.
Right.
That is brutal.
That's crazy. Right?
Bro, we were 3 hours in.
Freaking crazy.
Flew by.
That did fly by.
It is really fast.
Imagine tomorrow with all those picks.
Yep. Oh, yeah, the Packers are loaded. And if they trade back, tomorrow's going to be nuts.
Yep.
We're going to have, 5 or 6 picks tomorrow if they trade back?
Yep.
Yeah, you'd have to imagine we'd have 6 or 7 in the top 100. That's insane. Yeah. We have 5 now. Wow.
Oh, boy.
You get a pick from Philly yet?
Nothing yet that I'm seeing. You got anything, Ryan?
Nothing yet.
2 minutes left on the clock on my dial here. Math is hard in Minnesota. Trust me.
So is driving.
You call me anything you want, but don't call me that.
Oh, how you hanging in there, Colin? You doing all right, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
What are you hoping we draft here? What position do you want? You called Christian Watson, so you got to call this one out. You got to pick somebody.
You got to give me a player.
Let's start with the top guys that are listed on ESPN here. So we got Quinion Mitchell. He was supposed to be gone a long time ago. Really good corner. Terry and Arnold's another one. Really good corner. And we got Graham Barton. He kind of plays everywhere on the offensive line. Cooper DeJean, very popular corner. Jerzan Newton, the pass rusher inside. And then this is your guy, Brian Thomas. You also like Nate Wiggins a lot. So there's a lot of corners. What feels right to you that the Packers should do for their needs? Like what position?
Corner.
Corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. There's 5 corners in the top 8 for ESPN. Quinion, Terrian, Cooper, Nate Wiggins, and Kool-Aid.
I can't believe they're all there. I just can't. We never once did a single mock draft that ever had those players all together. Not one. Not one. Oh, man. Coach is making a good point. So why are I don't think it's the fact that the corners are bad. I think it's that the wide receivers and quarterbacks are that good.
I think part of it, too, is the rules, They're placing a little less value on cornerbacks.
Yeah, they're not allowed to play anymore, so what's the point?
Exactly.
All right.
Pickens in for the Eagles.
Yeah, Lions will get one too, but unless they trade, we get the better one, so they can sit and wait.
Do you have the pick, Tim, or no?
No, it's just saying that it's in.
Just in. Okay.
I'm behind.
All the Eagles fans are saying everybody fell in our lap.
The Eagles select Quinyon Mitchell.
Did they? They did.
No.
Dirty, dirty dogs.
That's all right, though. We're still sitting nice.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
They're such a man coverage team, too. Like, they like to play that they're going to play man match principles, basically, with Fangio up there now. Quinyon Mitchell's going to be so good in that defense.
That's wild.
Yeah, but wait till we see our wide receivers against them in the first game of the year. He's a rookie. We are going to kick his freaking butt.
All right.
I like it.
Hopefully,
we're going to give him some.
Yes, that right there.
I was going to say, I wonder if there's a corner run. Jacksonville goes Terry and Arnold.
And when we look at the needs again,
we got Tampa.
Wide receiver, corner, D-line. Yeah, this has got to be a corner. This is either going to be Kool-Aid, Nate Wiggins, or Terry and Arnold, I would imagine.
Yeah.
You think Cowboys take one then, too?
I think the Cowboys would probably go O-line, would be my guess. You guys remember Jackson Powers Johnson? Yeah, you got it, Tim.
Yeah.
He was always being mocked to the Cowboys right before us.
Yeah.
That's kind of what that feels like. This may come down to Cooper Regime, boys.
Yeah. Hey, Doug or Carly, Doug's telling you, watch your mouth, Carly. All right. This is a PG show.
Right.
It's always you. It's always you.
Family friendly. Sorry.
Come on.
I tried this one chili and it set my mouth on fire, and I had to drink a 2-liter of Mountain Dew.
No. That's going to be Ryan. That's going to be Ryan once I get all these McAfee fans in here.
I can't imagine chasing this with Mountain Dew. That would hurt so bad.
I just picture that scene in Dumb and Dumber where they eat the burgers with the thing and he goes, Harry, no. Ryan and Colin are just squirting.
Colin's been kind of getting a little bit more into the hot sauce.
Oof, be careful, buddy.
Nice.
Yeah, he's working his way up.
Hey, Ron, they've got a sampler from the Hot Ones, that show Hot Ones.
Yeah.
Some really good sauces, man.
Is it?
Yeah. There's one that's got like pineapple flavor in it.
That sounds amazing.
Oh,
I love the sweet hot sauce.
Yes. Yeah.
Brian Thomas right there for the taking. Packer super fan. He wants him bad. Mike and Colin, they're all in on Brian Thomas.
Yep.
So, according to the 33rd team, best available with a 68 grade is Kool-Aid McKinstry and Nate Wiggins. And then in the 67, with the 67 grade, it's Keon Coleman and Brian Thomas Jr., Jatavian Sanders, tight end out of Texas, Tyler Guyton, tackle out of Oklahoma, Johnny Newton, defensive tackle, Powers Johnson, interior offensive line, Jared Verse. He hasn't been taken, right? Verse. Wait, yeah, Verse.
Yeah,
I think he did.
Verse was
he
taken.
went.
Yeah, he was like one of the first defensive players taken.
19 to the Rams.
Then Rakestraw, Newbin, and Kinchins. All those are right there in the same category. So, along with
Who's that? Who'd you say?
Mr. Rakestraw Jr., sir. Mr. Attitude himself.
Yes.
If they don't go Tyler Guyton, I'm happy with this, man. Like, they could take any of these 10 players, not be cool with it, other than Tyler Guyton, who's obviously a little bit further down.
Yeah, some good players are going to go, and it's going to be sad, but the bottom line is we're going to have a huge list of awesome guys.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Tyler Guyton's the one that worries me, man. That's the only one.
Does he worry you as much as T'Vondre Sweat?
I would actually be okay with T'Vondre Sweat, to be honest with you, man. I've got a really good grade on T'Vondre Sweat. Greg Cosell said after watching the tape, he said he has lighter feet than Jordan Davis. And he said, forget the 40-yard dash and all that stuff from the combine. If you watch T'Vondre Sweat play, he has better feet than Jordan Davis. You guys remember Jordan Davis was like 700 pounds around a 4.340 or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I would be okay.
T'Vondre is only 600 pounds, so
I'd be okay with T'Vondre Sweat, but he is like we've talked about. He's he's more of a run defender. But in 2022, the 76th graded defensive tackle, the highest graded defensive tackle in 2023. Yeah, like I said, the RAS was a knock though for sure. He was a Senior Bowl participant, so. I think what I'm seeing, Daniel Jeremiah is pretty plugged in, and he had him fall outside of his top 100 because of the stuff that happened. So it'll probably be 3rd, 4th round, I would imagine, for T'Vondre.
You guys have to read what Too Old for This just said.
I was going to say the comment section's got it. Starts with Trevor. It says huge list of awesome guys that the Pack will select. None of them. And Too Old for This says about 15 minutes until the Packer Nation collectively screams who and proceeds to watch highlights. That's exactly what's going to happen too.
Exactly.
Yep. Who? Yeah, that's it.
All right, so it's still the Jacksonville Jaguars on the clock, right?
It's showing pick is in. We don't have enough.
This has got to be corner right here, man.
Come on now. Do something stupid.
Oh man.
Come on, do something stupid.
The anticipation was killing me.
Yeah, I know.
What's up? Don't know yet.
Because we're so close.
So
We've waited since the game against San Fran. Like,
oh, that's right. I gotta go get me a daddy soda. Gotta get ready.
It's time.
Too, Tim.
We gotta have a toast.
All right, make me do
cheese curd toast, cheese curd and spotted cow.
There you go. Oh,
anybody have it yet?
No. Come on.
Dallas Turner picked him. No, wait, no, that was a while ago. Just kidding. Oh man.
There it is. The Jaguars select LSU wide receiver Brian Thomas.
Hey.
At number 20.
Wow.
Love it. Brian Thomas, wide receiver, went to the Jaguars.
So now, do we have the pick of the litter at cornerbacks besides Quinyon?
So where are we at?
Arnold or DeJean?
I can't believe how many options he has.
That's wild. Yeah, and Dallas probably goes O-line here.
He's got
that's unbelievable.
Got Arnold, DeJean, Wiggins.
You know what's going to happen? Detroit is going to trade up in front of us and get a corner.
Oh, with the Cowboys.
They cannot trade to anybody in the NFC North. Like, I refuse.
I think the Cowboys would do that, though. I think they would move back.
Yeah, after what we did to them in the playoffs. They'd give their spot away to the Detroit.
Do we want to protect Jordan Love, or do we give Hafley a weapon?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, trade up into the first again, Goody, and get one of each.
Man.
Well, at least Trevor Lawrence is going to have somebody to throw the ball to now.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually, you guys, I know, like, we're kind of ticked at the Bears, what they did, and the Vikings trading up twice and all that, but I'm excited to have a competitive NFC North where we just see good games, like 3 to 12 games a year plus are going to be just awesome games. I'm excited about it. I like good competition.
It looks like everybody says we need to get Hafley a weapon. So that means that Goody is going to do something completely different.
He's going to take JPJ. Watch.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I want to know what Scott's problem is over here. He doesn't want good games.
I thought they were talking about like if down the line they would just move Zach Tom into center because they think he's going to be an all-pro at it. So what are we going to take JPJ? I feel like that'd be the. We got everybody wants defense. We have some trade backs too. Okay, there we go. Everybody wants JPJ. He said he'd be okay with them.
We all have smartphones, and we all know they're pretty amazing, but they also can be amazingly distracting, especially when we're around other people. So US Cellular wants us to reset our relationship with our phones by putting down our phones for $5. That's right, a company that sells phones wants us to put down our phones. And to see what we find, learn more at uscellular.com/built-for-us.
Have you ever experienced turbulence on a flight and wondered why?
And you can see all the terrain around you. You've got no issue with visibility or anything?
No, everything's PG.
Maybe you've sat on the tarmac for hours wondering why your plane isn't moving.
Well, we're outside here. They're saying the ramp is closed. They won't let us park because of Air Force One.
Listen in on the conversations between pilots and air traffic controllers on the Air Traffic Out of Control podcast.
510 declaring an emergency. There's smoke in the cabin. I need to make a landing right now on 31 left.
We have the most interesting, wild, and funny ATC recordings you will ever hear. Check out Air Traffic Out of Control wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
I'll tell you one thing. I bet you our pick comes in pretty quick.
Goody's just been licking his chops.
Yeah,
right?
they know what they're doing. They're going to sit and pick.
Goody was like that last year.
Yep.
Like instant. I mean, he was on the clock for like 25 seconds. And the pick's in.
He just sat there and went, "You bunch of idiots here."
That's crazy. I feel like he might start trading up into the second though. If there's
poor Mike Cooper fan. I just cut the corner and seen it here. Mikey, what happened, Mikey?
What?
Mike the super fan, right? This guy's gone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just cut the corner there and seen it.
Once you get set up, Clayton, they were wondering if you pull your board up and you can poke around on it.
Absolutely.
And John Schmidt says Goot taking Lassiter because of Georgia. That's something I've not heard before.
All right. So Jacksonville, check this out. This makes me feel so good. I love these moments. You ready? Let's go find Brian Thomas Jr. Where is he at? Where is that man at? There he is. I love it.
Dang.
We had to go way down there to find him. I'm just not big on him. Man. All right. So, best available. Dallas is on the clock, right, guys?
Yep.
So
4 minutes.
Johnny Newton in the 17 spot. Kool-Aid McKinstry at 19. Jackson Powers Johnson at 20. Graham Barton at 22. Nate Wiggins at 23. Tavondre Sweat at 24. Terrian Arnold, 25. Cooper DeJean, 26. Jatavian Sanders, 27. Enos Rakestraw, 28.
I think Dallas takes JPJ here.
Please do it.
It makes all the sense in the world.
Please do it.
Yep.
That Bojangles hits even harder when it's gotten cold and soggy, boys. Let me tell you.
Clayton, that's what I'm saying. That Wingstop.
Yeah, I keep saying Bojangles, but it's actually Popeyes. I get them mixed up.
Clayton, I have to tell you, Popeyes was Chris's first real job. Muslin's first real job was at Popeyes.
My man.
Yep.
Tell him thank you for the biscuits.
Out there doing the Lord's work.
I think he washed the dishes, actually, but I'll thank him for you.
Everybody's a team player. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Popeyes
just like the practice squad. Squad.
Before we stop after the Home Depot trips.
Yeah.
Ola Home Depot.
Right across the street.
What do you guys think about Scott's comment? Do we need a center, or is Tom the goal? I don't want Tom to have to be forced into center or Jenkins. I would rather us that we get ourselves an actual center.
Yep.
But if Tom's like that smart and that like intuitive and has that ability, don't you want your smartest guy on the inside? I mean,
if he's that smart, if he's that smart, he ain't going to take center money. He can tackle money.
Well, no, he'll get paid as a tackle, and then they'll move him inside.
Well, that'd be a move for sure.
Street King says, I think it's Kool-Aid. We kind of forgot about him. That's certainly an option.
Somebody said that
Dallas is taking their time.
They said in the chat that they weren't going to take Kool-Aid and they don't want him because he's injured. If you guys remember, he ran the 40, ran it very, very fast, very well. And then once the actual like hardcore doctors did a deep dive on him, they were like, hey, did you know your foot's broke? And he's like, no, I had no idea. So for them saying like, hey, he's not going to be good, it's like, just chill. He doesn't even know he had a broken foot. So once his little foot gets fixed, I think he's good.
And didn't he run his pro day with the broken foot? Then he had the surgery right after pro day, so that he'd be ready for training camp.
Something similar with Tyler Newman too. As after he tested, he basically released that he was injured too. So.
Oh my gosh, Marge Cron, don't do that? That's
real original, Marjon. Real original.
It's not Marjon Cron. It's Marjon K-Ron. Hence the separation there.
He's Marjon. Get kicked out, he starts spreading that false info.
Jim says he heard that Frank has a tendency to break again. I think that's a Liz Frank, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think that's the case. I've heard that that's
Frank ain't nothing, man. Get it out of here. We ain't listen. Kool-Aid McKinstry's good.
Kool-Aid? He had a Jones fracture in his foot, I thought.
Yeah,
Jones fracture. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
James Earl Jones fracture.
I'm not a doctor, but I play one on YouTube.
Tim said, I'm a doctor.
Oh, we're on the clock.
Oh, no.
Hey, what do we got for Dallas?
Oh, no.
I
told you. I freaking told you.
What happened?
The Cowboys traded the pick to the Lions.
No!
I told you that was going to happen. They're going to come up and steal a corner right in front of us.
Here they are.
They're taking.
I freaking told you that was going to happen.
They're going to
They're just giving the big middle finger to Guyton.
Oh.
But wait a minute, guys. This is now all three of our opponents in the NFC North are ruining their draft capital for the future. Just in time for us to have the 2025 draft. I'm just saying.
So does anybody have any idea what the Lions' top needs were?
Corner.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Corner and safety, O-line.
Yeah.
Wide receiver.
Yeah. They're going to come up and grab
probably.
What if they go wide receiver? They just
paid
I mean, they can take Arnold. If they take Arnold, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's just crazy that Quinion and Arnold fell all that way and went right before us. Like maybe the Packers board is different, but it's like you couldn't have moved up 2 spots, man. Come on.
Yeah.
That's what happened with Favre. The Favre and the Packers, though. I mean, I guess it wasn't the same GM, but Favre was picked right ahead, and we still got him. So
see, I'm happy with this though, because I've got Arnold below Nate Wiggins and Kool-Aid.
Wow.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah.
No, it's right. Picks in already. Wow.
Call it out, Tim.
They're ready.
Oh, the Lions are taking Alabama corner Terry and Arnold with picks.
Freaking knew it.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Again, I've got Terry and Arnold in the 25 spot. I've got Kool-Aid in the 19 spot. Got Nate Wiggins in the 23 spot.
I kind of like Terry and Arnold, and I didn't think he would make it this far, so it stinks that he went one.
Well, now we just got to get excited because now we're on the clock.
Yep.
And we're
Terry
close
and Arnold.
to 16.
Can I make an unreasonable request that we don't tip the Packers pick?
Okay.
Yeah.
At least until everybody's on board with it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I just want to be able.
I was like, no, I need to turn my TV off. I don't know what to do.
No.
Just don't say it out loud, right?
Yeah.
Got it.
If they trade back, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Terry and Arnold, according to the 33rd team, the Terry and Arnold had a 66 grade on him, so there was 3 corners graded higher than him, 2 of which are 2 tiers higher.
So your corners.
My favorite corner.
I want to know what the Lions gave the Cowboys.
This could be anything right here, boys. Anybody but Tyler Guyton, right? But Johnny Newton, you can make a case for Johnny Newton.
Yeah.
He's 17 on my board. He's the best on the board according to my board right now. Then I got Kool-Aid.
Hey, all right, you guys. You guys, the Lions get number 24 and a 7th round pick next year. The Cowboys get number 29 and number 73.
That's brutal.
Okay.
So the NFC North is just done. So
Yeah,
it's just the
what-
Packers.
Yeah.
I honestly think they're like, we don't want to go to Green Bay. We're not even going to go there. Like, what?
Give up a third.
Seth Walder says Lions surrender a fringe third, fourth of extra value for this trade. So they gave away a ton of extra value too. They're just everybody's overpaying.
Rambo says, don't anybody pull a JJ.
Don't JJ this one.
Good. Man, I can't believe it
Packers
right now.
are up.
And they're going crazy too. Like everybody at the draft is just going nuts for it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Best available on the board. Johnny Newton, 17th. Kool-Aid McKinstry, 19th. Jackson Powers Johnson, 20th. Graham Barton, 22nd. Nate Wiggins, 23rd. Tavondre Sweat, 24. Cooper DeJean, 25 or 26. Jatavian Sanders, 27. And Enos Rakestraw Jr., 28th. Again, if you go to the horizontal, Tyler Guyton is the best fit for the Packers according to everything threshold as well as the top 30 visit. I can get back to him, and Senior Bowl participant as well. So that's the most Packer pick right there. The guys you see in the green are 100% threshold fits for the Packers. Tyler Guyton, obviously, I think is a reach, but the thing that scares me with this is, and it'll probably be the right pick if he makes it. 33rd team has Tyler Guyton as hands down the best tackle, 67 grade. The next one is Sua Mataya with a 66.
What about Barton?
Double Shot Drone says, I'll eat my drone if we don't trade down now. I'd pay to see that. And by the way, Ryan,
Jim says we're going to take a running back here.
I could see them taking Newton though, Clayton, for real.
I could too, man. It makes a lot of sense. Like if you go to the horizontal, I haven't been updating the horizontal, but yeah, Johnny Newton is the best available right now amongst all of them. So it makes the most sense.
Polly J says, I've got a goot feeling.
Where's Graham Barton on your board, Clayton?
Graham Barton.
Oh my God, no way. I think we just took Graham Barton. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I just think.
I'm
just saying. That just was an epiphany for me. Like I think that we did when you said his name. That just makes sense to me. Like,
yeah, Graham Barton. Graham Barton is 22nd on my board, and he does meet the maximum threshold for the Packers too.
Just because if you look at who's available right now, like in my opinion, Goody doesn't want Newton right now. He doesn't think McKinsey's that best of a quarterback, and I don't think he's going to do a center. Like it just makes sense to me that
you don't think he takes Kool-Aid.
I did think that he would take Kool-Aid.
What wasn't his RAS like a 7 something?
Who's that?
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid's RAS, yes, was in the 7s, so that kind of
that's a little rough.
Yeah, Nate.
Well, I mean, he's no Ennis Rakestraw Jr.
Yeah, if you went with the threshold rule or the RAS rule, you would say Nate Wiggins would be the corner.
Mike sees
Cooper DeJean too. If you see him,
does anybody have the pick? Yeah.
Wow.
What you
I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet.
I have it.
Though.
Don't wow me. Don't say wow like that, Emilio.
Jacob, just scroll down your draft board and start digging.
Stop it.
I see that.
No.
Guys, it ain't a horrible pick.
No, it's not. We've talked about him.
Yeah.
We've drafted him before for sure.
We're about to break it down for you here too. So when everyone's ready to talk about it, Ryan, you good?
Wait.
Yeah, I got it.
Jacob,
Why did we? But if we wanted him, why did we not trade down?
Yeah.
Why?
That's a good
Why not
point.
trade back?
This happens.
Two picks. Trade back two
It's
picks.
because Goody loves the dude.
This happens every year. I love it. And we always
this
react
is
the same
every
way.
time. Every time. You knew this was going to happen.
All right. Are we ready for it? Is everybody ready for it?
Clayton, call it out.
All right. So with the 25th pick, the Green Bay Packers select tackle Jordan Morgan out of Arizona.
Excuse me while I go look for the highlights. I'm going to go off and look for the highlights now.
All right. Can I make a case for him for just a second?
Let's hear it.
You're going to kick him in the guard.
He's the 32nd overall prospect on my board. Okay. The 11th highest graded tackle in 2022, the 11th highest graded tackle in 2023, just through the freaking roof with the PFF grades. 33rd on the consensus big board. The 33rd team had him in the 94 spot. They're a little bit lower. Daniel Jeremiah has him at 31. His RAS is a 9+. He was also a Senior Bowl participant. So
I'm actually okay with it. I am. I've taken him.
Taking the tackle Jordan Morgan here.
Yep.
Ryan, talk to me. How you feel about it?
The only thing I really remember is I know when I went through tackles, there were kind of two lines, and it was, the real top tier guys. Then there were the I can see it, but it's maybe a little bit of work. And Jordan Morgan was that second line. He was the first guy I watched that I went, this could work. I could see this happening. So I'm not as jacked as with some of the corners,
right?
But I know that I liked him when I watched him, so I can get into it.
He was the second best tackle on my board behind Graham Barton. And again, I know people see Graham Barton as an interior, but I went off of the snaps in college. He played left tackle the entire time. So Jordan Morgan was the second best player. I think he could play tackle probably more so than Graham Barton could. So that's probably a little more versatility there.
Right.
Is why they went that route, I would imagine.
And the SIS is not terrible. They're pretty excited about him.
That he can. He's 6'5", 311, 10 and 7/8 inch hands, 32 and 7/8 inch arm length, 81 2/8 span with a 5.04 40, 28 inch vert, 110 broad jump, and a 1.7 yard 10-yard split.
Like it. I'm good with it.
Everybody's booing. He had a 83.5 PFF grade. The last 2 years, he was 83.
Yep.
Pass blocking grades are high 80s. Run blocking. The run blocking actually is really solid with him. Packer fans should be excited about that. Even SIS, when you look at it, he's really high overall, but the run blocking was actually a little bit better. So this might be a guy that we're not used to where he can pass block and run block. That'd be interesting.
Oh, man. I am so
Ryan, what a
concept.
Ryan,
I am so excited for a run blocker. So excited
I'm
for a
just
run
saying,
blocker.
maybe he can
that has
do
me
it.
hyped. Yeah.
And the fact that most fans are mad about this pick means that it's the right pick.
Yeah, no, he nailed it.
What kind of logic is that, Tim? What does that mean?
Because we don't know anything. And we think we know things.
I will say this. I had Jordan Morgan. I picked him multiple times in the first round on multiple mock drafts. The only issue I have with this is that there are 5 or 6 players that I would have never thought would have been available to us at that position. So that means that Goody has to actually stop and think that this guy he's the best player available on the board. And like Ryan talked about, the guy can run block and he can pass block. I don't see him being a tackle. I think they're going to kick him into guard. So I think we just filled our right guard position. That's what I think. I don't know. It just, and the fact that he has that mobility where in a pinch he can move around. Can
I just go through a couple of the SAS stats here real quick?
Yeah,
please,
absolutely.
make me feel
All
better.
right. So first of all, total points is what they have up first. So they have a rating from 50 to 100. Jordan Morgan, out of all the tackles, there's 28 tackles, ranks third on that with a 97. If you look at his rating as a pass blocker, he's 10th. His rating as a run blocker is second with a 98. Nice. Then if we go into the blown blocks, his blown blocks as a run blocker, how many times he just completely whiffed? He's the only one with a 0. Zero blown blocks. He's number 1 on the list. The guy is actually a pretty solid.
He's very, very high
blocker.
floor, right, Ryan?
Yeah.
Very high floor.
Okay. All right. You guys got me back on top. All right. Oh, and you know what? I didn't think about this. We needed this. We just spent We just gave away the franchise player that everybody loved in Aaron Jones to our counterpart, the Vikings, right? Now we needed to make sure that Jacobs had an actual. We saw what he did his first year, and then what happened in the second year when we had nobody blocking for him. Right now, we just solidified that we have an actual right guard that can pass block and run block. I'm cool with it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. Hey, look at that zone grade, 77.7. Look at where that dot's at, boys. That's cranked to the gills. Look at this pass block grade, 87.3. Yeah. Everything. I mean,
Do you guys see what Larry Kano asked? What differentiates Morgan from Barton? It's just a good question. I'd like to know that too.
I feel like Morgan is more of a pro tackle than Barton is, which means there's more versatility. It's not that he's going to play left tackle right off the bat. He could. They may try him at left tackle, but he may project. I know, Jacob, you mentioned what about playing him at right guard? Every one of his snaps were at left tackle. So on the surface, it kind of feels like this is going to be a camp battle for Rasheed Walker and potentially take Rasheed's spot, right?
This is the Zach Tom Elton Jenkins pick. These are the guys they love. Like, is he a tackle? Yes. Can he play guard? Oh, heck yes. He'd be a great guard. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just, we have a tackle, but if we want, we can kick him inside. He's going to be an unbelievable guard.
Yep. It says Morgan needs to get stronger, whether he plays tackle or guard in the NFL, but he has desirable athletic traits with fast hands and feet that bolster his starting caliber potential.
Good pick.
Says Morgan is a smooth-moving prospect whose best position in the NFL might be guard. His track and field background gives him natural balance and core strength for good change of direction ability. His arm length isn't elite for offensive tackle play, but it should be adequate. While his footwork is fast, the strides in his kick slide are short. His hand placement, patience, and football IQ are all pluses. Though listed at 325 pounds, he lacks density and strength. Bull rushes can overwhelm him if they come at an angle, and though he has the foot speed to stay in front of pass rushers, he doesn't have the natural strength. He doesn't have the natural strength to redirect their momentum. So basically, at tackle, probably going to be a really good guard. What it sounds like to me.
I still think we're going to trade up in this round. I don't know why. I'm not comfortable with Goody. I just don't think that Goody. I just don't think that Goody saw that and went, "This is the only guy I'm going to make a move on here in the first round."
But it's a premier position. We got a 5th round option on him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a premier position if he's a tackle, Emilio.
Pros are nice overall athlete with good explosive in the stance, strong hand placement and pass protection, good core strength for change of direction and quick reaction to stunt game. So.
I just don't get why we didn't trade back. Like Carly said, you can't tell me that. I don't know.
Maybe honestly, what gives me hope, Jacob, is maybe there really wasn't anybody calling. Like maybe no one had interest, and if no one has interest, then you have to pick where you're at.
Yeah.
And it's also just a question of, for all we know, this guy was like a top 15 prospect.
Bingo.
We don't know exactly where their board is, so they're looking at it going, no way. It was kind of, it's a bad example because he didn't pan out, but kind of similar to Darnell Savage, where it's like, why did you do that? You could have traded back, and they're like, bro, we had him way higher.
And if you had him way higher, someone else had him way higher again.
Right, and that's the and everybody gets pissed, like nobody else cared. Well, okay, maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, Clayton, right here. John Bauer and John Smith both saying the same thing. Belichick likes to pick Jordan Morgan, called him a true left tackle and a good player. No way he's getting out of the first round. Bill Belichick.
Nice.
Let's go. You ever heard of him? You ever heard of that guy?
I know you're listening to this show.
Hey, can we do something real quick? Can we knock something out real quick? We're about out of time. We got 1,700 people watching right now. I appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Let's go ahead and give away the Paul Hornung jersey. We good with that?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
200 of those are from the Pat McAfee show, specifically to see Ryan take that shot of hot sauce.
Right.
Thank you, Carly. Appreciate it.
Carly, you're almost there.
You're pushing that.
We're getting there. 1,700, you said?
290
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. All right, let's do this real quick. So we're giving away an autographed Paul Hornung jersey to the one lucky Patreon member.
Okay.
We've got all of our Patreon members entered into the wheel here. As you guys know, this is the Larry McCarron Pinky wheel. So we're ready to roll with it. We're going to spin it. We're going to spin it 3 times, but understand the first one is the winner. If they don't come forward and claim the prize, then we'll spin it again. We'll spin it a 3rd time as well. So let me grab something to write these names down.
I got it too.
I got it right here, man. I want this responsibility on me. All right, we're going to spin it. Somebody give me a drum roll.
Oh my gosh, that's so gross. That's so gross.
That's lovely right there. That is absolute gold. Here we go. The winner of the autographed Paul Hornung jersey is
Big money, no whammy. Big money, no whammy.
Mr. Joe Stadler. This is where Eric Sutherland comes in and says it's rigged. All right, so let's go ahead, close that out. Let's spin it one more. Let's spin it 2 more times.
That's my burner. That's my burner account, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's gonna land right on the pinky. I like it.
Oh, Zambito.
Mark.
So if Joe Stadler does not come forward, then Mark Zambito gets it. All right. And now one more time.
You see how much speed that thing gets though when you spin that thing, Clay?
That's the most aerodynamic pinky on the universe, bro. Look at that.
Trevor Anderson says, "I don't see my name. Look harder. It's there, buddy."
look at this. Look at this.
No way!
Oh! What? I was watching the finger.
Wow.
There you go.
Hold on, wait. Look.
Rick for sure.
Oh man.
All right, so the winner is Joe Stadler. 2nd place would be Mark Zambito. 3rd place would be Eric Sutherland. So Joe Stadler, I'll reach out to him and make sure he gets that. Now carry on with this. I apologize.
I'm on the pinky.
Was he really on the pinky? Really? He is, yo. All right, cool. Carry on. Sorry, guys. I almost forgot about that. So
I think Cullen's gonna hit it, so he's gonna say goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
See you, Colin.
See you, Colin.
Have a good night,
Thanks
buddy.
for hanging out, buddy.
Jealous.
Go
I wish I
back,
was going to sleep.
Tampa Bay takes Graham Barton.
Oh,
Jesus.
Look at Jacob. Jacob was so fine watching the spinning pinky, and now he's
Jacob. He was literally 1 spot higher than Jordan Morgan. It's not.
I don't know why I don't like the pick. It's not. I think Jordan Morgan will be a great tackle, and a great NFL player. I just don't know.
He's going to do something.
He's not going to.
Here's the guy.
All the crap everybody talked about, we're like, we don't need to go interior offensive lineman in the 1st round. There's too much talent to not do that. And then it's like we had every single cornerback prospect that we all been drooling about, and then we only have to make it to 41, even if we don't draft it back in. Like, I don't know.
Jacob, man. It's just going to be another Creed Humphrey. All right, just look at it in a couple of years and see how.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you see the Cardinals
Creed
pick,
Humphrey.
Jacob?
The what?
You ready for who the Cardinals pick?
No, don't.
With the 27th pick, the Cardinals are selecting Missouri pass rusher Darius Robinson.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Get him out of my face. I didn't like that guy.
That was the Arizona Cardinals, correct?
I do think that Morgan is a great pick there. And honestly, it's just the only reason that I'm a little bit butthurt about it is that I just wanted a corner so bad. And I didn't think that we'd have a shot at Wiggins, a shot at DeJean, or a shot at Kool-Aid. And the fact that we had all of them there, plus Newton, plus JPJ, I would have been more happy if we took Rakestraw, to be honest. I really would have.
Yeah.
Bruce Irons says, if Cooper DeJean is good, Packers fans may never recover.
It's true. Drew D says, I'm starting to worry about DeJean's medical. Is that a real thing? Did he have a medical? I never saw one, unless I'm stupid.
I mean, he was, he didn't break his fibula or something, right?
Yeah, actually, you know what? I think you're right. Yep.
Crazy like that.
I mean, that's got to hurt.
Elder Grimm says, hey, we might get DeJean at 41 the way things are going. That's
right.
And like you said, don't rule out trading back up, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Chaz says he could be our Balaga, meaning Morgan. It's just a solid dude who used to come. I think that could be a great thing, actually. You know what? I'm on board now.
Okay. Bakhtiari had short arms.
Check this out. Just hear me out here, all right? What if they go into camp and they try him at right tackle, and he's just a dog.
Yeah.
Now you kick Zach Tom to center.
Okay.
Well, actually, you may kick Zach Tom the right guard.
I was going to say we need a guard.
Yeah.
Then kick him to center next year. But
we're still going to get Cooper Beebe, so I'm cool. Or Mason McCormick. Let's go.
I'm kind of hoping for Chris Jenkins, to be honest with you, man. I really like Chris Jenkins a lot.
What pick?
How many people we got in here now, Clayton?
We've got 1702. We flashed the pinky and people dropped out like crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We're so close.
I'm so close.
Ryan, Larry McCarron's pinky saved you, sir.
Yes. Thank you.
Man.
All right, let's see if I can find this cat real quick. You guys talk amongst yourselves here. Come on.
What do you think about this? Only 14 picks away from 41. Chances are decent that Kool-Aid, DeJean, Wiggins, or Rakestar are still there. I don't know. I don't know.
We'll see.
I'd like to see us trade back up again. I really would.
It's going to be like, who was that? Josh Jackson, or who was the one that we thought we were going to take in the first and he fell to us in the second?
That's right. Yeah. I think that was Josh Jackson.
I think so, yeah.
That was a guy. Yeah. Another one that's confirming what you said, Clayton. TC fan saying Belichick said Morgan is 100% a left tackle. The only thing I'll say about that is Bill Belichick doesn't have a job.
I've been thinking that too.
He's the greatest coach ever, but at this point, there has to be a little bit of an argument that like Tom Brady kind of made that dude at least a little.
Oh my God!
I knew I'd put a quarter in Clayton. Come on, buddy.
We made it the whole damn stream without arguing. The whole stream.
Now he's gonna have to put the beard on. Look what you did.
Where's the beard? Mandy, where's the beard?
Mandy,
that's it.
Beard.
Mandy, get the beard in here.
Bring me the shine and the beard. I'm going in. Uh-oh. Trading with the Bills now. That's what's taking so long.
The pinky has spoken.
Another one that's in your column here, Clayton. Bro Belichick, I think that means Bill, but it could be Bro Belichick, said that Morgan had no chance of making it out of the first and thought it was a great pick. So I honestly, I'm all kidding aside, I'm happy with it. You guys know that I wanted to do interior linemen before it was cool. Everybody made fun of me in the draft. It's just that, like, again, I just love the corners so much. I never thought we'd have a chance to get any of those dudes, and now the fact that we didn't, it is what it is. It is.
No, I get it, man. I get it. Like we said, Jordan Morgan was the safe pick. Like, again, this was his slot right here. It was a dude that, I mean, he's literally played elite level tackle in college football the last 2 years.
So the Chiefs traded up.
Who did?
Wait, what?
Kansas City just traded up. They're picking at 28.
Bunch of cheaters.
What, wide receiver? What do you guys think they take? Wide receiver or O-line? O-line.
Wide receiver.
All right.
That's my.
Although they said Tony was playing really great.
Tony.
Kadarius Tony. Yeah, that's what they said.
Okay. That's been his MO since he got in the league. Mr. Mikey Riggs says Ross Uglum says Morgan could play 4 positions. I hope they're on the O-line.
You ready for the Chiefs pick?
Yep.
Yes.
The Chiefs are taking Texas wide receiver Xavier Worthy.
What?
Yes.
They just replaced MVS with that speed guy.
Yeah, they want that speed guy, don't they?
They got their Tyreek Hill
They
back.
need that speed guy.
Yeah.
They got
That's why they traded up.
They got Tyreek Hill back without the 10 baby mamas. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Let's see where he was at on the board here. Xavier Worthy, right?
Yep. Texas.
Yeah, I was a little lower on him.
Yeah,
you guys.
It's just that was one of those guys we talked about. That combine was one of those that absolutely made him.
Yep. He was the 319th graded wide receiver in 2022. Dropped to 339 in 2023, but ran really fast in his underwear, so he gets paid. That's the way that works. So.
Wow. And then Eldegrim says Worthy has MVS's hands as well as his speed, from what he hears.
That's tough.
Oh, he can drop things?
Yes, exactly.
He can drop.
So he can drop.
He can drop.
So he can drop.
Love it. All right. So there that is. Board's updated. Well, we got Sanford on the who's on the clock right now?
The Cowboys.
The Cowboys are? Okay.
Yeah,
thank you for updating the ticker tonight, boy. I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
No worries, man. My pleasure. Just getting it going right now.
Yeah, and we got all night to do that too. We can do it by tomorrow, no problem. But anyway,
I do want to see what they got.
I feel like Ryan's over there digging through SIS data on Tyler Guyton.
I'm reading everything I can about the guy. Yeah,
Jordan Morgan. Yeah, how you feeling about what are you uncovering over there? Anything extra?
Sounds like the consensus is he's a real good football player, not very physical, but a technical kind of pass blocker guy. And the consensus is he's pretty good outside, but he's going to have to get shipped inside. He's going to be a guard.
Gotcha. Cool.
And I'm perfectly fine with that. We've had good luck with those guys. Let's not forget the Packers are pretty good at identifying offensive linemen.
Yes, they are.
That not perfect, but they're pretty good at it, and they love this type of guy. The guys that are good tackles and great guards.
Literally, the only one they missed on was Derek Sherrod, and it's because he destroyed his leg, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, let's see.
What is Brambo talking about?
I don't know. He said I was gonna put it up, but I went, I don't know.
I was talking about
he's mad about the pick or just talking about something else.
In that draft with Jake, we got to start protecting Jordan Love. Build the wall.
That's what I'm saying, man.
How is
Jordan Love?
Hold up. How is the only Mexican on this stream going to say build the wall? What are we
He's
doing?
allowed to say it.
Well, we got to protect him, man. We're gonna have to pay him. We might as well protect him. Jeez. Man, if it's gonna get off the rail like this at the end, I'm not even over at the headquarters yet. This is gonna
Tomorrow's going to be out of control.
Just getting warmed up, man.
It is
a practice run.
The majority of the stream, you're just going to see two empty chairs, and you're going to see the deck door open. You're going to hear us on the deck shouting at the neighbors and stuff. It's going to be so bad.
Oh, boy.
So Barton did go, right?
By the way, two people in the Fogo giveaway did pick Jordan Morgan to be the first pick.
Wow.
For real?
Nice.
Yeah.
So we got two that got it right.
Two that nailed it.
That's awesome.
They're
You want to give them a shout out real quick or no?
Yeah, let me check it out here. We got So Kyle from Madison calls in a lot, picked Jordan Morgan in the first. And then where's the other one? I know there was another one here. Here it is. Eli from Duluth.
Nice.
Yep.
Good
and
stuff.
by the way, Eli has in the second round the first pick TJ Tampa, which would make me cry. And then
in a good way or a bad way?
Not in a good way. Where the hell's the other one? Oh, and then Kyle from Madison has us in the first pick in the second round, Tyler Guyton.
God, it's like
that'd be pretty wild.
Yeah.
Tyler Guyton and then Marshawn Nealand is our 2 second round picks.
Gotcha.
See, he's trying to protect Jordan Love. I like that.
There you go.
He's trying to build that wall.
Got it. Hey, you can't say it.
You're right. You gotta work on my tan here.
Yeah.
Guys, it's all over. CBS gave us a C for C+.
Oh, we're done.
Yeah.
Hey, that was fun, man. That was
dang. Change of plan.
What is it?
What?
Cowboys. Wait, hit the dinghy, Tim.
It's a dinghy. He said it's Tim.
Cowboys are taking Oklahoma offensive tackle Tyler Guyton.
Oh, so much for that.
There you go. I'm cool with that.
We told you sucked.
You big loser.
Idiots.
So dumb.
So that is Phoenix.
How's the vertical board looking now, Clayton?
Yeah, we're going to see if we can get her updated here. You guys will have to help me here if you don't care. So Dallas took Tyler Guyton. Is that right?
Correct.
All right, so we got to go down just a touch for Tyler Guyton. So Tyler Guyton was in the 52 spot. Dallas takes him with the 30. What pick would that be? 30?
29.
29. Okay. I'm always a couple places off here. So, as far as the vertical, I'm sorry.
Ravens are on the clock now, Clayton.
Ravens are. Thank you for that. All right. So let's see what we got here. So vertical board wise, best available Johnny Newton in the 17 spot.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid McKinstry at 19. Jackson Powers Johnson at 20. Nate Wiggins at 23. Tavondre Sweat at 24. Cooper DeJean at 26. Jatavian Sanders at 27. Ennis Rakestraw Jr. at 28. Tyler Nubin at 31. Zach Frazier at 33. Chris Jenkins at 34. Christian Haynes at 35. So the wide receivers obviously dried up. You're gonna have a run on those in the second round for sure. Though you're gonna have that second wave of Lab McConkey, Malachi Corley, Keon Coleman, Ricky Pearsall, Troy Franklin, guys like that.
Ooh, looks like Jordan Morgan. Looks like Packers just went live with Jordan Morgan.
They did
on Twitter.
Yeah, looks like yeah.
Let's see if we can get that. Y'all want to?
Yeah, pull it up.
All right, give me just 1 second.
Hold on. Is that Colin I see back there again?
He's back.
You're supposed to be in bed.
We're getting some feedback, I think.
Yeah, somebody's
gets Emilio.
Emilio.
Probably.
Ish, I think.
I say
see
one.
if y'all can hear this. See if y'all can hear this.
Go ahead, Steve McGargy.
Yep.
Congratulations. I was just wondering about the process about coming back from
talking to Morgan.
First,
listen?
had you planned on entering the draft last year before the injury happened, and just how were you able to come back as rapidly as you did from such a serious injury?
Yeah, so I was already planning to declare for the draft last year. Then ACL happened, so just had to pretty much put my head down and work. I mean, I attacked it pretty hard in the weight room, in the training room. I did 3 times a day, even just trying to beat the timeline of an ACL injury. And they told me that it was going to take so long, and I just didn't want to wait like a liability. So getting back on the field was the most important thing for me. So just grinding it out every day was something that I attacked.
Go ahead, Ryan Wood.
Jordan, congratulations and welcome to Green Bay. I'm curious, how much have you heard from the Packers over the course of this pre-draft process about what your positional fit is on this offensive line? I know you played obviously left tackle at Arizona, but what's the feedback you got from them?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard from them a few times, and I play anywhere that they put me. I mean, I'm good at adapting to anything. Put me at guard, put me at tackle, it wouldn't matter. I just want to play and win for the team.
Go ahead, Bill Huber.
Hey, Jordan, I'm wondering, I know you played all left tackle, like all your snaps, but did you do guard at the senior, but any all-star games, at practice, anything at all?
A few times in practice, just in the individuals, getting out of a 3-point stance, I'm already comfortable with. So just translating that adding that to my toolbox. And I mean, I understand the guard position. I know everything happens quicker in the inside, and I mean, I'm athletic enough and flexible enough to do that type of thing.
Wes Hodgwitz.
Hey, Jordan, congratulations. To follow up, if I can, just with you coming off that ACL, what did it mean for you to not only get back, but also perform as well as you did and being able to actually get the all-conference honors?
Wait, what did you say at the beginning? Sorry.
Oh, just congratulations on, coming to Green Bay. Just what did that mean for you, not only just to come back from the ACL, but then, perform as well as you did and being able to make the all-conference team?
I mean, it meant so much to me. Like I said, I grinded so hard. I didn't want to feel like a liability. I felt like I was leaving my team in the dust, just sitting there on the sideline and slowly healing from an injury. So I just didn't want that to happen. And I mean, that was kind of my motivation, was to get back on the field with my teammates. And I mean, it was my last year, so I wanted to do it right and play every game and go out the right way.
Mike Clemens.
Jordan, can you think of a couple of games last year that really showcase your ability to pass protect out there?
Yeah, I'd say UCLA and Mississippi State.
Yeah, check him against a lot
Bill
too.
Huber.
I'm sure you've heard the arm length thing a few times in your life or during the draft process. Is that going to prevent you from playing tackle, or do you have the confidence in yourself that you can play tackle despite that?
I mean, I have the confidence for sure.
What do you
I've been
think he's
playing
gonna
it my whole
say?
career. It's something that is already second nature to me.
Nah, dude,
I
I
can
no
get out
way.
there
I
and do
was
whatever I
freaking
need
suck
to
at
do.
tackle.
And then the arm length isn't a problem for me. Like I said, I use my arm length pretty well, and I'm very athletic.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I suck.
Yeah.
Any other questions for Jordan? Go ahead, Ryan Wood.
Hey, Jordan, if I could just follow up, you mentioned those couple games in college where you felt like you really showcased who you are as a player. It's not as easy for us on the outside, right? With offensive linemen, there's no great stats, and it's not rushing yards or passing touchdowns. What was it about those games that stood out to you specifically about what kind of player you are?
I mean, yeah. So for Mississippi State, I mean, they say that the Pac-12 players aren't really playing enough competition or the bigger talents out in the conferences. So when we played Mississippi State, obviously, I mean, I played up to that level, and I showed everybody that it doesn't matter what conference I'm in, I'm still going to dominate on the field. And against UCLA, I mean, going against one of the best pass rushers in the nation, I mean, Latu. So you can see me showcase my talents there too.
Lauren Helmbrecht.
All right.
What I liked in that clip too was he was doing his back step right-footed, but he was playing left tackle. So I mean, if he's got good feet,
he can block.
Wall's take on him.
UCLA was his highest graded game via PFF
What
against
was it,
Latu.
Ryan? What was it?
91.1. He had a 90.3 run blocking and 87.6 pass blocking. Gave up one hurry in the game.
Mm-hmm. So you're telling me he blocked? Yeah, exactly. He blocked the top drafted edge rusher.
He beat the crap out of Latu all day.
Let's go.
Come
on.
Go. I'm okay with it now. I'm okay.
All right. So somebody asked about the 33rd team. We got to get ready to wrap this thing up too, don't we? Was there another pick that came in, fellas?
Yeah, the Ravens selected cornerback Nate Wiggins from Clemson.
I'm sorry, but that's just what makes me mad. Is every year the Eagles get deeper at the secondary, the Ravens get deeper in defense. It's like the teams that always just pile hard into these really good defensive players. It's like, and then they end up being in the playoffs. It's like, okay,
Jacob, comparison is the thief of joy.
Hey guys, I gotta peace out. I gotta get up in 6
You ain't
hours
going
for
nowhere,
work, so-
Charlie. We got you for 4 minutes. Go ahead. You're out of here.
No.
Thank you for joining
All
us.
right. Yeah. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Yeah.
It was a blast.
Yeah.
Peace.
Guten Morgen. No, Guten. How do you say good night in German?
Guten Nacht.
There you go.
Thanks, Dwight.
All right. So how many more picks do we got here?
Just the 49ers and the Bills.
All right. Sweet. So we'll coming down the stretch here. That was fun, guys. This was a fun first round.
I can't believe it's been 4 hours. I mean, I wasn't here for the first hour, but I was working. But by the time I
That
got
4
done-
hours felt like 3 hours. It's crazy.
4 hours, like 3 hours and 45 minutes. That wasn't bad.
Are you guys kind of shocked though that I thought Goody would move around way more with what?
Yeah,
was
I
there?
anticipated some kind of movement, but I think he made the right move, man. Stick and pick, go O-line.
What it tells you is he had a much higher grade on Jordan Morgan's what it's saying.
And I think that maybe he doesn't want to give away any of those second, third, fourth round picks this year because I think that's where a lot of deep talent is in this draft. And we all know that Goody cooks in the second through fourth, maybe even fifth. I mean,
think of that, or he's cooking something up on like a trade up, or like he did with Christian Watson. Go get him right at the beginning of the second. If you got a dog that made it into the second round, you talk about it all night, figure out the plan.
Yep. That's true. So the question here from J. Cole was, where was Morgan ranked on the 33rd team? So the 33rd team had a 65 grade on him. So to put that into layman's terms, Guyton was still available. He had a 67 on him, according to the 33rd team. Again, this isn't the Grand Poobah draft coverage here. It's just This is how they had him. They had Sua Matai, I think is how you say his name. They had him with a 66. Then they had Jordan Morgan with a 65. So they had him. They had two offensive linemen that had higher grades than him. Now they've got him listed as a tackle. So they agree with Bill Belichick in the sense of he's a true left tackle. But, they had a 65 on him. And I don't have the 33rd team pulled up, but the 65, I'm trying to think. I think that is potential starter, if I remember correctly. Let me grab that real quick, and I'll just read it off. I won't put it on the screen. Let's see, grading scale. 65 to a 66 is a lower end starter. So that's a starter grade on Jordan.
65%.
65%. That's what we. How do you think it was? Good job, Tim. Anytime we can use it, you use it. So, yeah. Again, on my board, he was the second best tackle, only behind Graham Barton. And I know everybody would say Graham Barton is an interior offensive lineman. Sounds like the majority of people say that Jordan Morgan is an interior offensive lineman as well. Which that checks the box because we talked about it, right, Ryan? One of the things the Packers like is interior offensive lineman that tackle experience. So.
Yeah, and the other thing I always have to remind myself, we always get pissed because it's like, bro, Kool-Aid was there and all these guys were there that we like, and it's like, that's right. And I bet Goot loved him, but guess what? He liked this guy more.
Exactly.
So that's what we got to lock into to be like, that's how much he really liked. That's how good they think this guy is. That it's better than taking any of those guys.
And I don't know if you guys watched the McAfee show the other day where they had Bill Belichick on, and he talked about how the most expensive positions in the league are typically leaned on in the first round, so you can grab that fifth-year option, right? Tackle is the second highest paid position on offense, so makes sense, right? Everything kind of checks the boxes there. So I'm excited for round 2. I know that, boys. It's going to be a blast. We got so many freaking picks. Tim, can you scroll down on this and just show where the Packers pick in the second round?
It's not giving me that.
Okay. Yeah, we don't need hockey highlights yet. All right, cool. I didn't know if it showed it or not. I know I've got this screen grab we could pull up real quick while we're waiting for those picks to come in. But I know I've got the Packers picks here.
Niners pick is in.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone's got it yet.
So tomorrow the Packers are going to pick 41st, 58th, 88th, and 91st.
Somebody said Niners pick Cooper DeJean.
No, mother.
Every player
Come
gets
on,
drafted
man.
now. Jacobs.
I think I'm the only Packer fan that I'm not bummed out at all. Like I must be the only person that's not high on Cooper DeJean.
It's not that I'm not high on him. It's that he's going to the Niners, though. Because even if he's somewhat decent, we're going to have to listen to another guy goes to the Niners. Another guy goes to this team.
Well, we don't have to listen to that.
The Niners also drafted Trey Lance.
That's true.
God, I love his damn show. I'm just telling you. I love how Ryan somehow finds his face hidden behind the ticker. That's exactly how he likes it.
Yes, sir. I got my mic muted. You can't see what I'm doing. Just stuffing my face with chips.
So Cooper DeJean goes to San Francisco.
Damn you.
Oh. I'm seeing that Pearsall's going up.
Yeah, Art Mira, 49ers are taking Florida wide receiver Ricky Pearsall.
Oh.
You are fake news.
Yeah, who the heck?
Jacob, you can be happy again.
That was Lindsay OK on Twitter.
Jacob's like, see, they got Ricky Pearsall.
Oh, go figure. She freaking deleted it. You dumb
Hey,
dude.
Buffalo's going to take Cooper DeJean. Watch.
Yeah,
right.
They need a returner. Yeah.
Have you guys heard that they're trying to get rid of Ayuk? Like, so is that maybe a semi?
They're wanting Ayuk. He's kind of pushing. He's trying to push his way out because they haven't given him a contract yet. So, Ricky Pearsall on my board was in the 53 spot. He is the 4th best wide receiver according to my board.
Lad's still there too. It's crazy.
Yeah. So San Francisco gets Ricky Pearsall.
Tomorrow's going to be crazy.
Telling you, dude.
It is.
I'm bummed about no hot sauce. I'm going to put some on a chip.
Do it anyway, right?
We should hit 2,000 tomorrow. There's no reason we should.
Yeah, tomorrow's got to do
everybody in
it.
the chat is liking and sharing and just being like, "Hey, do you guys like stupid people and Packers? Well, here's your show."
Yep.
That's all you got to do.
Exactly. I know this. Unless the Packers fly on the clock here in a minute. Oh, Clayton ain't getting a neck tat. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's right.
Yeah.
We
Wait,
escaped.
Jacob, weren't you gonna shade the beard into different stages like mutton chops and then the Fu Man and
He
I don't remember
he pulled the Talladega Nights. I was high when I said that.
I don't remember what my side of the deal. It wasn't just a straight up it either happens or it doesn't, because there was another thing that had to happen for me to shave the beard.
Chat, what was it? We forget.
I can't remember what it was.
What was the question?
What was Jacob's deal? That like you had to trade up for a quarterback? What was Jacob's deal?
I know what the deal was. He wouldn't commit to any deal. He
Oh,
skated
that's right.
around that
I'm
for no
really
reason.
smart like that. Yeah.
He's like, maybe this, maybe
Oh,
that.
no. I think Greg's right. It was we take a receiver.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, whatever. Thanks.
So you guys survived, both of you.
You
just by the hair.
Josh Martin getting here. Clayton, the Bills are 32.
Panthers
not
traded
30.
up to 32.
Oh boy.
The reason it's showing 33, Josh, is because there's a placeholder at the top, sir. So please forgive me.
Well, the Bills are desperate to get more picks. Trade back.
So the Bills traded back with who?
The Panthers.
Carolina. Y'all love this prospect that's getting ready to get drafted. He's going into a heck of a situation.
Meat grinder.
They came up one spot for a 5th-year option. So what do you think that's going to be for the Panthers?
Receiver.
Probably going to be – it's going to be tackle, edge, maybe wide receiver will be my guess. What are their needs, Tim? Does it show you there?
Yeah, wide out,
wide
edge,
receiver,
corner, tight end, tackle, D-line, running back.
So this is seeing that a receiver just got taken and they traded up. It's probably a receiver, right, Ryan? Wouldn't you think? Lab McConkey, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, they got to do something to rectify that disaster of a decision with that quarterback.
One other thing that we haven't talked about.
Could be Keon Coleman too, man. Go ahead, Jake.
No, I was just going to say no safeties in the first round. So again, 33rd team knew what they were talking about.
Yep.
A lot of the guys that were saying that they don't see anybody going past the 45, 50 mark. And I thought, yeah, they were right, man. And a lot of the stuff that we actually thought about this year, or that we projected, it's not necessarily that it didn't work out. It's just, I mean, man, this was crazy. I'd love to see the final tallies on what the quarterbacks and the wide receivers and the tackles went in the first round, because that was what they said. It's going to fly off the board.
Right.
Panthers pick is in. I don't know if anyone's got confirmation.
Nothing yet.
Hey, Ryan, if you had your pick of linebacker tomorrow at 41, you had to take a linebacker at 41. They're all available. Who would you take?
Cooper.
Yeah.
Adrian Cooper?
Yep.
Yes.
That seems to be the consensus, too.
I just got it, Tim.
What you got?
Ilio.
The Panthers will select South Carolina wide receiver Xavier Legette.
There you go.
Boy, that makes sense.
Big boy.
Yeah.
They traded up one spot.
Okay.
Because they said, here's a guy.
Oh, maybe they kept 33, actually.
And he ran like a freak, didn't he? Like, for his size.
Yeah. I love Xavier Legette's accent, but
Me too.
EFF grade in 2022 was Cheeks, 911th graded wide receiver.
Oof.
But he's got top end speed. He's very physical, big old boy. He's just nothing but muscle, man.
Look
So
at that. So Johnny Newton fell to the second round. Who else fell?
Cooper DeJean fell. Jerzon Newton fell. Kool-Aid fell.
Jeez.
Rakestraw somehow fell. I don't understand that.
Tim, easy.
We'll get him at 41.
hey, that's throw the RAS out the window now, right?
Yeah. Why'd we even do the mock?
Frazier fell.
That's what Omer was saying.
Yeah, Omer's good. I cannot wait for Omer to come storming in tomorrow, or what's this, Sunday?
He was the first one in the chat today, and I haven't seen him since.
All right. So it's 9 offensive linemen, 7 wide receivers.
Quick little recap. We good with it?
Oof.
Let's wrap it up, Clayton.
All right.
Yes.
With the first overall pick, the Chicago Bears take Caleb Williams. With the second overall pick, the Washington Commanders take quarterback Jaden Daniels. At number 3, the New England Patriots take Drake May, quarterback out of North Carolina. At number 4, they take the Arizona Cardinals take Marvin Harrison Jr., wide receiver out of Ohio State. And you guys correct me if I get one of these wrong. At number 5, the LA Chargers take Joe Alt, tackle out of Notre Dame. At number 6, the New York Giants take Malik Neighbors, wide receiver out of LSU. Number 7, the Tennessee Titans take J.C. Latham, tackle out of Alabama. Number 8, the Atlanta Falcons shocked the entire world and took Michael Penix Jr., quarterback out of Washington. At number 9, the Chicago Bears take Rome Odunze, wide receiver out of Washington. Number 10, the Minnesota Vikings take the biggest bust in the history of the NFL draft, J.J. McCarthy, quarterback out of Michigan. Number 11, the New York Jets take Fashanu, tackle out of Penn State. Number 12, the Denver Broncos take quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. Number 13, Las Vegas takes Brock Bowers, tight end out of Georgia. Number 14, the New Orleans Saints take Fuaga, tackle out of Oregon State. In the 15th spot, the Indianapolis Colts take Latu, edge defender out of UCLA. 16, Seattle takes Byron Murphy, defensive lineman out of Texas. Number 17, Minnesota takes Dallas Turner, edge defender out of Bama. Number 18, the Cincinnati Bengals take Amarius Mims, tackle from Georgia. Number 19, the LA Rams take Jared Verse, edge defender from Florida State. At 20, Pittsburgh Steelers take Troy Fonseca, tackle out of Washington. At 21, Miami takes Chop Robinson, edge defender out of Penn State. At 22, the Philadelphia Eagles take cornerback Quinyon Mitchell out of Toledo. Broke my heart. 23, Jacksonville takes Brian Thomas Jr., wide receiver out of LSU. 24, Detroit takes Terrion Arnold, cornerback out of Alabama. Broke Ryan's heart. 25, Green Bay Packers take Jordan Morgan, tackle out of Arizona. Slam dunk, first ballot Hall of Famer. 26, Tampa Bay takes Graham Barton, interior offensive lineman from Duke. 27, Arizona Cardinals take Darius Robinson, edge defender, Missouri. Some people see him make play all across the line. Could be interior. 28, the Kansas City Chiefs take Xavier Worthy, wide receiver out of Texas. At 29, the Dallas Cowboys take Tyler Guyton, tackle out of Oklahoma. Perfect timing. At 30, the Baltimore Ravens take Nate Wiggins, cornerback out of Clemson. At 31, the San Francisco 49ers take Ricky Pearsall, wide receiver from Florida. And at 32, to wrap up the first round of the 2024 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers take Xavier Legette, wide receiver from South Carolina. Please say a prayer for him going to that team. So there you go. There is your first round of the 2024 Draft. Ron, you got anything you want to add? Let's get out of here, dude.
All I can say, and I'll save it for the podcast, but as I'm just pouring through, there's a lot of good coming in about Jordan Morgan. A lot of people got a lot of good things to say, so I'm excited to dig in. I got to record a podcast here for tomorrow morning, and we'll dig into a little bit of that.
Awesome. I'm going to try to cut out the hour in which the Packers made their pick, and we'll upload that as the PTA pod. That way everybody can kind of get our live reaction to the pick. So that'll be cool. And then we will be back tomorrow evening. I think it kicks off tomorrow. Is it 6 Central? Am I thinking right, guys?
Yeah.
Right. Sounds right.
Okay. So we'll be back tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Central time. We'll go live for a little pre-draft festivities like we did tonight and get you guys geared up for the second and third round. It's going to be a blast. So
I just finished with one thing.
Yeah, man.
As much as you guys know that I was him and Han, I think this was a great pick. I know that. I really do. I picked him in multiple first. I wanted him. I just was upset.
Had to convince himself.
David Bakhtiari just posted, "Let's go!" Exclamation. Good luck to Jordan Morgan. Represent the position, the town, and G with pride. Go Pack, go Pac-12 guy. He's a fan of him, so that I'm happy now.
I'll tell you who else is a fan of him. Russ Ball not having to pay a tackle for a long time. Look, right there, man. Look how happy that is. Me. I like it. I think it was. Hey, this was a blast, guys. The stream did not go down one time. I thought it was just an absolute success. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us for sure. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow for the second and third round. Go get some rest. Ryan, good luck doing the pod there, buddy. I do not envy you. Doug in the chat. All right, never mind. Larry Cano. All right, cool. Appreciate y'all hanging out. See you tomorrow. You want to hit it for him, Tim?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I almost forgot. I'm sorry.
Jacob, why don't you just give him an authentic one?
For those of y'all listening on the pod,
thank you for making us a part of your day. As always, let's go out and be the change we want to see in the world. And go, Pack, go.
The power sweep. Actually, it's the lead play in our offense. Yes, our YN or a tight end to open up somewhere between 6 feet and 9 feet. Get an isolation with the linebacker. Tell the tackle to take the defensive end if he's over him. If he's not, to drive down on the first man to his inside. If the YN has the linebacker taken out, he cuts inside. If the YN has the linebacker in, he comes all the way around. You look at this play where we're trying to get a seal here and a seal here and try to run this play in the alley.